Welcome to today's What Will Move the Market show. I'm your host Prem. It's Monday, November 17th, 2025, and here is everything you need to know as the markets open for today. Let's start with what happened on Wall Street overnight. Friday was a tough day for US equities despite a late recovery. The Dow Jones ended down by just over 650 points, a 0.65% decline. The S&P 500 closed almost flat, down just 3.4 points at 6,734. But the Nasdaq actually managed a modest gain of 0.13%, closing at 22,900 points. Tech stocks staged a partial recovery with giants like Nvidia, Microsoft and Oracle, all climbing between 1 and 2% as investors bought the dip after Thursday's brutal tech sell-off. However, the overall mood remained cautious with concerns about Federal Reserve rate cuts in December, dampening enthusiasm across the board. Now let's look at how Indian ADRs are positioned. According to the latest data, Infosys ADR fell 1.83%, sliding to $16.65, reflecting weakness in the broader IT sector. HDFC Bank ADR gained 0.47% to $36.44, showing some resilience from the banking sector. ICICI Bank ADR moved up 0.58% to $31.15. Reliance Industries GDR held flat at $58.20. The ADR weakness, particularly in IT, mirrors the pressure we've seen on global technology stocks and should be a key watch for Indian IT-heavy portfolios. Moving to Asian markets this morning, the Nikkei 225 has opened slightly negative. The Hang Seng dropped 1.9% to 26,572 points as Chinese economic data disappointed and sentiment from Wall Street spilled over. Shanghai Composite declined 0.97% to 3,990 points. Now for the Gift Nifty, as of early morning today, we're looking at levels around 26,000, suggesting a positive opening momentum for our domestic market. Gift Nifty, trading up 35 points, indicates that investors see opportunity after global selling sprees, and this could help us open higher today. On the geopolitical front, trade tensions continue to simmer with ongoing discussions around US-India trade negotiations. Commerce discussions are progressing with new proposals on the table, including potential corn purchases linked to India's ethanol vehicle push. While Trump administration policies remain a watch point, any major tariff announcements overnight haven't emerged to shake sentiment this morning. For Indian market headlines today, DIIs have been the unsung heroes propping up our markets as FIIs continue their cautious stance with cumulative November outflows around 12,500 crores. However, domestic institutional buying remained robust at over 16,000 crores. This shift shows growing confidence in India's domestic story despite global headwinds. RBI's dovish October stance continues to support market sentiment, with expectations of a potential 25 basis point rate cut coming in the December monetary policy review, given inflation has tumbled to a 13-year low of 0.25%. A few dividend stocks go ex-date today, including Balrampur Chini, GMM Pfaudler, Arfin India and EPL, so track those if they are in your portfolio. The Tenneco Clean Air IPO allotment is also expected to finalize today. Looking at our technical levels, Nifty 50 faces immediate resistance at 26,000 and 26,100. A decisive close above 26,100 would open the path toward 26,250 and potentially new highs near 26,278. On the support side, key levels to watch are 25,700. On the commodity front, crude oil is holding around $64.50 per barrel, after declining from recent highs on concerns about global oversupply. Gold prices have been volatile but remain elevated, trading around 4,100 per ounce in international markets, while silver is in the $51 range. As we head into today's trading, here's what smart traders should keep in mind. Global tech volatility will likely filter through in opening trades, particularly affecting IT and high-flyer tech stocks. But the strong Gift Nifty reading and robust DII support provide a constructive backdrop for selective buying. With Nifty at a critical junction, patience and precise entry points on any weakness will separate winners from losers today. Don't chase strength immediately. Instead, look for support bounces near 25,700 before considering fresh longs. The session could oscillate around 25,900 to 26,000 as traders assess whether we break higher or consolidate. Thank you for tuning into today's What Will Move the Market show. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast to hear US every single morning before the market opens. Share your questions and trading ideas with us and spread the word about the show to your friends and fellow investors. Catch you for the evening wrap later today.